guys, it's Ghost. Welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be reviewing a doll. I was browsing online and I was able to find this. Now, I've been collecting Hairdorables for quite some time. You can see my current collection along with some other things. But you may have seen some of my other unboxings and reviews. I've never bought a Hairdorables doll brand new before. I've always bought them secondhand. And this one's actually secondhand too, but the person never took the doll out of the box. But I will be doing that. And this is my first time unboxing a Hairdorables. This is technically one of the Hairdorables Loves series, or it's just one of their limited edition ones, so you can already see the doll that you get inside. It's just that some parts of the accessories are randomized, so you still get that surprise element. So this one is the Hairdorables Loves Jojo Siwa doll. Let me just focus my camera. My new camera is manual focus, so that's kind of a pain. But yeah, this is the one. And I've been wanting this particular one for quite some time. Ever since it came out, I thought it was so cute. So I've been looking for it, but it never got released in Japan, so it was quite hard for me to find. But I finally found her for a reasonable price, and it is the one with the outfit that I wanted. I believe there's two outfits, two variations for the Hairdorables Love Jojo Siwa one. And I wanted this two-piece really badly. I thought the colors were so cute. It matched her entire look so well compared to the other ones, so I'm so glad I was able to find this particular one. So, enough rambling, let's get her out of the box. Alright, so it's trying to open this box hoping I could take out the doll first, but apparently she's supposed to be last, and I'm supposed to open the windows first. So I kind of want the authentic experience, so let's get started on that, shall we? It's kind of out of the way because I tried to pull the box out, but yeah. So behind door number 1 we get this little bag, and if we give it an open, have a sticker and an accessory. It looks like a little tambourine. Behind the second door, we have another bag. If we give that an open, we get another sticker and a pair of shoes. Door number 3, another bag. And where's the little, there it is. We open that up. We get a tablet and another sticker and a pair of glasses. Finally, for the last door, there is another bag, just like all the other ones. This bag looks slightly bigger than the other ones, and if we open that up, there is yet another sticker and her character card and a bow. I must say, the bow is in a much nicer fabric than I thought it was going to be. It's so soft and it feels really high quality, and it's really cute actually. Now the box says that there's 10 surprises inside, and the surprises are the stickers and also the these things. I wonder if this is also a surprise, because I kind of counted the shoes as one piece each, but technically they're like one piece. So if you count this, it's 10. Yeah, I think that's everything, right? Yeah, that should be everything. Actually, my question was answered just by looking at the back of the box. Apparently, there were also variations in what accessory she has, because on the box there's a microphone, but on inside the actual package I found this tambourine, so I kind of wanted a microphone, but okay. So, now we can pull the doll out of the box. And I must say, the packaging is really creative and really cute. It kind of looks like there's a closet on one side and the doll is fastened on the other. And so we can just undo her just by cutting her out of the package. Alright, so here is the doll by itself. She has a two-piece outfit. One is the top. It looks like a sparkly pink jacket and a silver t-shirt, and the t-shirt is not a separate piece from the jacket, it's just in one piece. And also she has matching pants that are made with the same sparkly pink outfit, and I just love how this thing works together. Along with her hair, she has blonde hair, just like the real person, and she has pink and purple stripes in her hair. Some of them are pastel and some of them are a bold color. I think this is such a cute hairstyle. It's so nice. Now I must confess, I'm not too familiar with Jojo Siwa the person. Like, I know that she has like a YouTube channel that's mainly meant for kids, and she has like a music career, but I don't really know much about her. But she seems like such a wholesome and nice person, and honestly I feel happy for the kids who get to grow up with her, especially with her coming out and everything. I think she's such a cool role model, so that's just something I wanted to say. Anyway, back to the doll. She has a bit of box hair, so I'm just gonna take a fine brush and try to fix that. And let's put all of her accessories on her. Now I'm gonna be honest, as cute as the shoes are on their own, they don't really match the outfit that well. So I'm gonna go through my other Hairdorables accessories and see if I can find something for her. Alright, so after mixing and matching some accessories, I just settled on these shoes for now. I might repaint them, maybe to be silver to match her shirt or something like that, but for now I'm just gonna have her wear these because in terms of shape, I think this really matches the outfit. It's just that the yellow seems a bit out of place. I kind of wish they were maybe, yeah, like silver like I said earlier, or maybe like a pink color to match her shirt, or I don't know, like a lighter purple than her bows, maybe? I don't know. I just think the shoes are kind of an odd color. As for this thing, this is from a Cali doll that I got a while ago. This kind of blocked the pattern on her shirt and it kind of looked weird, so I had it in storage, but I took it out and tried it on Jojo and she looks really cute with it, so she gets to have that. If there's one complaint I do have about this doll though, is that she doesn't come with a stand. I have a Hairdorables Loves Hello Kitty doll, and that one did come with a stand. And that was secondhand, but it did come with a stand, and for some reason she doesn't, even though she's a limited edition one. That's kind of weird to me, because I'm pretty sure the price point is about the same. But yeah, that's just one complaint that I have. Otherwise though, zero complaints with the doll itself. I think she's so cute, so colorful, and so full of personality, and I think she would fit in so well with the rest of my collection. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like and a comment down below, and I hope to see you in my next one. Bye!